Alrighty, wanted to do a daily check-in on Bitcoin. Earlier this week, I did the monthly, weekly, and daily chart. So I'm going to start off on the daily candles and then zoom in from there to the 4-hour, then the hourly, just to kind of get a feel for the day and not repeat myself for the bigger picture. So let's take a look. Yesterday, we ended up red. As you can see, we're kind of combating it right now in the green, so that's optimistic. We're in the middle of the 20 and the 50 EMAs. Again, the 20 is the yellow, and the 50, is it the 50 or the 55? 55 EMA is the red line. So it looks like the bulls are fighting back. The bears won the day yesterday here, as you can see. And let's see, still holding the golden cross. Not hasn't jump back down, if you will, right here. Let's see, let's do a screenshot. So as you can see, we had the golden cross here that we talked about in previous video, and it's still holding true, has not come down yet and crossed over again. Until that happens, I am optimistic, as you should be. I feel like a lot of people just kind of say, oh, it's going to go down, and then they get a bit pessimistic. So until this actually crosses down, I will be happy. Right now it looks like the bulls are actually, taking it back up. So let's see if this can become sort of like an engulfing candle and take it over, sort of like a tweezer bottom instead of a tweezer top. And that would be a sight for sore eyes, if you will. So let's zoom in. So that's the daily. Let's do a 4-hour, just kind of see how we're doing there. On the 4-hour, we did get a death cross. I think yesterday we were just about to see it. Again, that's in the previous video. Let's see. But we had a pretty good run up from the 16th of March all the way to the 6th of April. Real quick, let's just see what the measurement for percentage gain would be. So it was about here to there. So a decent trade, 16%, that's nothing to sneeze at, if you will. Achoo, bless you. Let's see. On the 4-hour, I'm hoping that this right here might be something, the start of maybe like a W and then reverse. This would be that red candle that we saw on the daily chart coming down. Let's see if we can do this. Right there. So I'm wondering if this can come back and turn green, if that makes sense. Let's go. Let's zoom in a little bit more to the hourly just to get a feel. On the hourly, we are definitely well past the death cross, but it's been kind of doing this thing here. Kind of looping up and down. Let's change the color there. Let's go white. So it's been doing this. And instead of breaking to the upside, it went ahead and broke to the downside. So the optimistic view again, now that we're zoomed in, is again this forming some sort of W, like a double bottom pattern, and reversing up. Let's see. Let's zoom in even further. Let's do a 15-minute. I know for those of you that use Robinhood, for example, for trading, actually most trading apps, they use the 5-minute. So it's been kind of steady. I mean, it hasn't really gone anywhere the past day. Let's go back to the hour, or the 4-hour. There you go. Once you get too into the weeds, it's kind of tough to really get a sense of it. This at least gives you a trend. You can see, like I was saying before, right here, nice little, if you kind of bought down here, traded and sold up here, that's a decent trade. So we'll see how low this goes. I'm trying to see if there's any support. Where's this yellow line? Let's do the daily again. So right now, okay, so we're battling between these two fibs. This is the big fib from the overall chart, and then this one's more of a zoomed in fib right here. for the local top at the all-time high. And right here we found resistance. Let's see if it'll drop back here and be support. And as I kind of pointed out the other day on the last video, I'll show you again. The good news is that this low is a lower low than this low. So this is higher than this, right? So if we see some sort of support line maybe around this point, you get another high, low. And the same thing here. These are pretty straightforward. So you get this sort of triangle. This broke out. I think a lot of people were hoping that this would break out maybe to the 5-0 or even higher. But it did find resistance there. So let's see. Let's clear that up. So we have some sort of, what is this, an ascending triangle right here, and some sort of break. I'm not going to do technical targets, but you can kind of see if it drops below, I would say below the 236 right here, then we'll go lower and we'll try to find support. But as long as this line, this sort of trend line holds, I think you'll be happy. Yeah, so I just want to do a quick one. We zoomed out and, we zoomed in as opposed to zooming out. And we just looked at, basically went to the hourly charts here. So not looking super confident, but like I said, I think the hope here is that this will somehow reverse, or some sort of, I don't know, cup and handle and reverse as well. Cool. So I'll talk to you guys next one, and keep an eye out for the other coins that I'll be taking a look at.